This is Debbie De La Rosa, and yeah.
It's great to have you here, Debbie.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you.
We've enjoyed this guy.
I'm glad we have too. Thank you.
I think they've put up with me, is what I'm trying to say.
He does great.
Yeah.
Great to see you.
So tell us a little bit about Futures for Children. I mean, you guys are in your 45th year now. So.
Yes, we are. Futures for Children is celebrating 45 years this year. We have come alongside of Native American students throughout our service areas in helping them achieve their high school diploma, their high school degree. And it has been a wonderful process. Over 45 years, we figure we've served about 25,000 children, students. And once again, our goal is to get them through high school, and a lot of them do choose to go into a post-secondary situation.
Good.
So does it provide like tutoring, mentoring then, or?
We have our programs are called the 3 circles of support, and one is mentorship, one is youth leadership, and one is families in action. And ideally, we like to keep that student right in the middle of all of that. So one of our biggest successes is with the mentorship program, which develops into the friendship program. And mentorship is simply an adult who's interested in seeing a child graduate high school. So it's a lot of snail mail, maybe phone calls, and certainly the mentorship develops into friendship.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
It is. It's wonderful.
So many years Futures for Children has been doing this work, and you guys kind of fly under the radar a little bit. We don't hear a lot about you because you work mostly in the Indian communities.
That's right. And this year, because it's 45, we'd like to turn that around a little bit and bring it into the city. So
Yes.
on September 21st from 1 to 5 p.m., we'll be having an open house. And so we invite the city of Albuquerque and anyone who is interested in knowing more about that pink building up there off of Tramway, come on in. We are not a
Across from the
school.
county line there.
Exactly, exactly. So we invite you all to come in. We hope to have plenty of our students representing the success stories that they've created, as well as some entertainment and some great food from Jemez Pueblo.
Over the years, you've had a lot of support from some famous celebrities in Hollywood
Yes.
and things like that. If I may, can I share a memory with you?
Sure, absolutely.
In the 80s, I mean, this goes back a ways. I think it was the 80s. Gosh, there was the movie Wyatt Earp,
Yes.
starring Kevin Costner. You remember hearing about this fundraiser that they did?
Yes.
And it was an amazing event where we took a whole bunch of people out to Hollywood for the Hollywood premiere of that. And Kevin Costner was our host, and we did the red carpet. I sat in the theater right behind the legendary Gene Autry.
Oh wow.
And then we had a party afterwards at the Warner Brothers lot. It was an amazing event for Futures for Children.
Yes, and that was before my time with Futures. However,
Well, you've heard about it, I'm sure.
Absolutely, and we still have some. Yes, we have some posters and some memorabilia from that time. But one of the things that we like to talk about with our celebrities versus a mentor like me is that we're all in it to mentor that student.
That's
so it's we're all on the same page, and we all hope the best and encourage that the best come out of the students.
So who is the open house targeted to then? Like parents or?
It's open. The open house is for everyone because, as Larry was saying, we're not very well known in Albuquerque. So we'd like for y'all to come out and visit us and understand our 3 circles of support, see what our successes have been, see what some of our whenever you stub your toe sometimes or you run into a wall, we want to talk about that with you as well because we're dealing with students. And we're dealing with people who are just like us, who would like to see success in their education.
Yeah, this is a people-to-people business, if you will, that
Yes.
you're in.
Yes.
And it's very individual, very highly focused on each individual student, which is commendable. And to keep this level of work going for so many years is also commendable.
Thank you. We're proud of it. We're happy for the students. It's been a struggle. We're a small nonprofit, but we are willing to take on the struggle and to continue on for the support of the students. We really are. And we have another program I wanted to tell you, Erin, about. It's youth leadership. And it is actually some curriculum that we've developed several years ago that we use out in the field to help students develop their leadership skills. And so that's another big piece for these students
that's amazing.
as well.
Yeah, because a lot of youth don't have somebody they can call a mentor or someone they can actually talk to kind of inspire them to be that leader.
Yes.
Kind of keep them on track.
Yeah.
Well, I have to tell you, our success rate last year, out of the students who participated in the friendship program, 98% of them graduated high school.
Wow.
That's huge. That wipes out all
That's
the negative
amazing.
statistics
Absolutely.
we've heard
Yes.
about education. So whenever a mentor gets involved, there's nothing like it. The parents are excited, the students' parents, their family, they are excited, and of course the students succeed.
So Debbie, you have the open house, but if folks can't make that, how can you volunteer with Futures for Children? How do you support the organization? Give us some inside track here.
You can volunteer. We have on our website a spot where you can choose to volunteer and how we could use your services. So for example, if we needed somebody to help promote Futures for Children, because we don't have that on staff, you're more than welcome to volunteer that way. Or if you're a former teacher and you have some insight on maybe writing and helping a student write, we could use that as well. We could use administrative help. And I think that it's wide open insofar as how to volunteer. By the way, a lot of our volunteers are on the reservation in the communities that we serve. They actually live there.
That leads me to my next question. What Indian communities do you serve?
We work in Arizona and New Mexico, so we're out in Hopi and Zuni and all of Navajo. We work with the Pueblos up and down the Rio Grande. We've recently gone into Mescalero Apache, and now, probably within the past 2 years, out to Cheyenne and Arapaho in Oklahoma.
Oh, interesting.
We're spread all over the place right now. But we really want to focus on the depth, because once again, we have second graders and fourth graders and sixth graders who are interested in participating in our program. So we're looking for more mentors as well.
Okay. So they just go up on your website, go on
Yes.
your website, and they can find all the information and volunteer there?
Absolutely. Or they can come on in. Come to the big
Come to
pink
the open
building.
house.
Yes.
I'm curious how the Native American parents and children find you in the different reservation areas. How's your outreach there?
Our outreach is it's very simple. It's a lot of windshield time. Our staff of 4 regional coordinators are always out in the service areas, and they've already established a presence. So whenever a new volunteer is needed or somebody understands, oh, I like the program, that's how they come alongside of us.
I see.
And do teachers usually recommend people to y'all? Is that
Yes,
how
the
it's-
teachers like it, and it helps them. It helps them help the students in their endeavors, whether they're falling behind in science or math or language. So the mentorship is very strong that way.
Yeah. That's
That's
really
good.
great.
Your mom's kind of cool.
Right? Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
interesting work.
Definitely, absolutely. It's a really cool program with Futures for Children. I've been hearing about it for the past 7-8 years almost.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, just kind of learning more about it every year, and just kind of hearing it from this side, hearing it from her side, and
Sure.
just kind of getting to see it grow in the way that it has, and
Yeah.
hopefully we can see it grow a little bit more,
Yes.
especially. Like we said with the open house, I think that's a great opportunity just to, put a face with
Yeah.
the organization, and it's not just this logo. It's
Yeah.
a whole group of people that are working together to help out the Native American communities. So
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So open house again is when, Debbie?
September 21st, 1 to 5. Shelley Morningsong and her husband Fabian will be there to perform. She
okay.
wrote our theme song, if you will, last year. It was great.
Oh, you have a theme song.
Wow.
Yeah, we do. So
Everybody's
come
got
on
to have a theme
out.
song.
Come on out and just come in and come see the building. The building is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful facility.
Yes.
I'll drop by and see you sometime.
I
Debbie.
like that.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Larry.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for bringing her along.